ATP says, y'all really got to stop expecting exotic missions to be secret missions like Whisper and 0 Hour. If you expect them to be campaign missions that happen to provide an exotic at the end of mission, you'll stop being disappointed time and time again. I guess. Like, this isn't an awful take, but there's like a really big difference between this and even something like Encore. Like, Encore was full of secrets, right? Like, you had 10 mini puzzles. You had the speedrun secret to it. I would say Avalon as well. I don't know. Even something like Dual Destiny, I would say, is more akin to what we got today in terms of like a straightforward mission, which is something at the end. But it's like, I think this, I don't know, maybe ATP's addressing a different group of people, but this isn't really my, like, I don't really care if something is super secret and added to the game unexpectedly or whatever, but you can still make it a mission with interesting secrets that isn't time gated, that has unique mechanics and that sort of stuff in a fun way. Like, I feel like this is maybe like 1/4 of the issues with today's mission. I have a limited time advanced flavor. Only like a week and a little bit to pick this up. White grape flavor. It's incredibly refreshing. Code skarrow9 for 10% off. Getting it supports the channel and makes it more likely that we get to do really fun projects with Advanced in the future. So if you've ever been interested in trying out Advanced, links down below. Make sure you pick it up. I don't think today's mission was awful. It's fine, but it's just like, it is just like a campaign level and not like a particularly good one. There were some cool aesthetics, I think. But especially for something that's Warmind themed, I'm really kind of let down. We'll talk about the exotic and stuff later. But like, the mechanics were whatever. Nothing really truly inspired, I would say. Yeah, and like the buddy mechanics were kind of annoying. Like, they worked, but not really. The symbols were a fun-ish mechanic. I like kind of the espionage feel, like going in and out of vents and doing stuff. Like, that's fun. I like that. Also, all of this could be alleviated next week because right now it seems like it's time gated. So you can get all the intrinsics today, but all the catalysts don't seem like they're available. Or if one is available, it's just attrition orbs and we don't know how to get it. And so, like, maybe those are cool small puzzles and we just don't know yet. But that goes back to another thing. Like, we've already had this back and forth. Like, for years, they time-gated these missions and we hated it. They finally addressed that feedback with Kel's Fall. And they were like, fine, we're not going to time-gate anything. And I feel like that went over, like, fairly well. So, I don't know. Like, it's I don't like hate this mission. It's fine. I think it's like squarely in the middle of my exotic mission list. Like, I think it's better than Star-Crossed. I think it's better than Harbinger. Definitely better than Vox Obscura, in my opinion. Better than the other side. But it's definitely like, it's obviously no Dual Destiny. It's obviously no Whisper or 0 Hour. It's obviously not Avalon. Like, I think it's like squarely, I'd say this is probably on par with Kel's Fall as just being like, whatever, you know? It's like, oh yeah, that was a mission for sure. So cool aesthetics, whatever, mechanics. The exotic seems really cool. I hope someone finds some really cracked damage rotations or numbers or something with this, because I think it looks fantastic. I'll show it without the ornament again. I think it looks absolutely cool, like unreal. I like the story of the Quicksilver. Like, I like that we're getting more of that. But once again, like, it seems like they're spending so much time on Siva just to justify not bringing back Siva. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Yeah, so story's fine. Mission was fine. Exotic's cool. Secrets, I wish they weren't time gated. There is this secret emblem, or like unadvertised emblem, for beating it on ultimate difficulty, which is a cool touch. That's a nice touch. They did something like this for the Encore mission. Let me see if I can find it. Where would this even be? It's probably seasonal. For Encore, yeah, Transient Whisper. This was sick. Whisper. Actually, me and a friend found this, where if you loaded in on the Encore mission on the hardest difficulty, there was a secret portal, and it started a speed run version that I think might have been slightly harder. I don't remember. And if you beat it in like 15 minutes, you got the secret emblem. So I like that sort of thing. That's cool. I'd say this is a more boring version of that, but it's still a pretty sick emblem. Fun little challenge, not too bad. You don't have to run it with any modifiers or anything, but like overall, like I don't know, man. It's just like fine. Also, another thing that like will consistently bug me. There's two things here that really kind of make me actively angry today. The portal version of this only gives you 2 drops. Where does it say that at? Is it here? Is this the only place? So this gives you 2 completion rewards. This is something that I've been harping on, where the new stuff should be like the portal in all of the old content should be a supplement to the new content. You should be asked to do the new content most because it is the freshest and what is going to burn you out the least. And so I still believe that for a week or 2 or 3, this should give definitively more rewards than everything else. This should have 4 drops, 5 drops for the next couple of weeks. And does that mess with their power scaling or whatever? Sure. But you need to be incentivized to run this and the Plague Lands stuff. Reclaim. Like, just the fact that they are, like, less rewarding still than solo ops. Just, like, why? Like, make the new stuff more rewarding. Yeah, same thing with the portal. Like, same nonsense with the portal. Like, having to load it up and I have to, like, every time I want to run this, I have to pick, like, there should just be set modifiers on this mission. I'm not gonna apologize for that. And that brings me to the other thing that is just infinitely frustrating. The fact that we once again run into bugs that have been known in Destiny for many times. Like just so many, like the most recent time I can remember is Kel's Fall, Slayer's Fang, like where there's these kind of collectibles or shootable items in the mission, and you like only one person gets credit for them. So you only get the intrinsics if you destroy all 3 of a certain shape in this mission, and you get all of your friends' intrinsics. It's not like you get yours and they don't get theirs. You just get all 3. And it's like, man, this has been a bug in like multiple missions at this point. Very frustrating. I don't know. So like overall, I would say my feelings are like mid. It's fine. I'll revisit it over the next 3 or 4 weeks or whatever to get the catalysts. I'll do them 1 time each. I'll probably never run it again because I have no reason to do it again. I just think like I'm such a big believer, like this should have been harder to get. Like make this a farmable emblem or make this a farmable ornament where you have a 1% chance to get it to drop and you just need to farm the mission to get it. Higher chance drops at higher difficulties or whatever, but no unique loots to farm, no unique reason to do it. Worse power per hour than like everything else in the game. No reason to revisit it. And we keep running into the same issues that we run into with the portal constantly, where new stuff is not prioritized. There's not enough interesting, unique loot to farm for specific activities, and we're running into the same bugs. And every time you run it, you have to set it up with you know, different freaking modifiers, which I don't want to do. So, cool exotic, whatever mission. Those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. See you guys very soon. Have a great day.